Simon, you could have put people like Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank, Michael Watson in your pocket. What went wrong when you went with Barney Eastwood?
Not on the show, please.
No, go on, you can.
All it was is like, there's a bit of
if you feel uncomfortable, Herol, you don't have to say, you know.
There's a bit of conflict, and like, there's certain ways he wanted me to box, but I didn't want to box that way, but I did it anyway. I did the thing, and then I got beat. But I pulled myself together, and hence I'm back again.
Do you regret leaving Brendan Ingle?
There's no regrets in anything. In life there isn't. There's times to, at times, you know, you might overstay your welcome at a certain place. And I thought the best thing for myself to do is just leave and go and do it elsewhere. And I'm back again, and I'm still doing the same things as I did then. So it was, in a sense, it was a good thing what I did for myself, yes.
Okay, no regrets. All right, Duncan, thanks very much for your call. Barry from London is next. Hello, Barry.
Hello.
Hi, what's your question, please?
I want to ask a couple of questions.
Well, you can only ask one, so make it your good one.
All right, I want to ask Herol. Like, he's got a reputation, well, not a reputation, but when I saw him against Julian Jackson, I was really disappointed in the way he got knocked out. You know, I still am one of your biggest fans. When I heard you was coming back, I went mental for a day, you know what I mean? Bomber's back, you know what I mean? Back there, I seen him as like the younger version of you. But I was really disappointed. How do you think you're going to change it so that, you know what I mean? Like, to be the champion, you need to have a solid jaw, you know what I mean? And maybe you need to do some neck exercises or something, I don't know, but...
Wait a minute, guy. Have you boxed before, right? Because if standing in front of Julian Jackson, right, could have been Mike Tyson, it could have been anybody, any of the heavyweights, and if it hit them, they would have gone spark out like I did. 6 minutes out, okay? It doesn't matter how much chin exercises you do, right? I'm telling you, if you get hit there, you go under. And I did, all right? I sparked out. But I'm back in a new form, thinking still and still moving. And everybody thought it was all gone. It's not. It is still here, and I am as well.
So what you're going to do differently now is you're not going to...
I'm not going to stick my chin for nobody.
Let's see it tucked in then, Herol. There we are.
But I'm not going to stick my chin in. But I'll do it, don't worry.
It seems like you've got loads of real fans that were really disappointed that night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, obviously you were disappointed.
I was well disappointed.
Or you would have been if you'd been conscious.
But I mean, I would have been...
Don't put your kid out tonight.
The next one is the next one. I'd have been world champion by now. But it wasn't to be.
But you were out for 6 minutes, were you?
Oh, yeah. 6 minutes out. And then the next thing I remembered is sitting in the corner and the ref going, what, count how many fingers he's got. I'm going, 3, 4. And then it is chasing my eyes around. But oh, it was awful. Damned awful.
Keep it tucked in.
I will do.
George is next. George is in Fife. George, what do you want to say to Herol and Frank?
Yes, I'd just like to say to Herol that I'm not in any way phased in the way that he was knocked out in the Costa del Sol. He's in a clean shot. It could take anybody out of the game, as he said. It's as simple as this. Herol Graham was a good contender. He was a great fighter, not a fighter, sorry, a good boxer, clever boxer, and it showed in his last performance that he hasn't lost that in any way, shape or form. I don't think that he could beat Steve Collins. I'm being realistic. I don't think he could. I think he would put up a very good performance, and I reckon that Steve Collins hits a lot harder than Julian Jackson. But this is a new Herol Graham, as he says. Nobody knows what this man can do. It's as simple as that. I'd just like to go on by saying that I like Frank Maloney's new hairstyle. And his new look, I think it's rather trendy. And I do think he's a very good promoter indeed. And I think he would like to see a lot more about Don King if he wasn't Frank Maloney.
Yeah.
What else?
George, would you like to see the hair on Frank Maloney? The Don King here and Frank Maloney.
No, not at all. I think
No, go on.
No,
Herol would like to say it. The Don King week on Frank Maloney. What do you think, George?
That's what it's going to be like. I've got a bet with Lennox that I'm not going to cut my own hair till after the Glotter fights. We always do something crazy at each camp, and that's what we're doing this time. No haircuts.
Okay, there we are. Thanks, Frank. Lovely. Thanks for that, George. And next caller is Sam from Nottingham. You were born in Nottingham, weren't you, Herol?
Yes, I was.
Yes. Sam, what do you want to say to us?
Hello.
Hello, Sam.
Hello. Good morning to you.
Hi.
I'd just like to say that I'd just like to reiterate what you've been saying earlier on, that Herol is one of the best boxers that has never won a world title fight. I certainly think that he is like matured wine, good matured wine. He did suffer a lack of concentration, and he's corrected all of that now. I think he's got a style which would demoralise most boxers.
Sam, let me just
Steve
stop you
Collins
there.
is
Sam,
a forward attacking boxer, and he would suffer the same fate.
Sam, let me just ask you, are you Herol's brother?
No, he's like a brother to me. That's Sammy Coe.
We're very close friends. We grew up together.
I knew that voice anyway.
Yes, we grew up together. He's godfather to my son.
Yeah. I thought when it was Nottingham, I thought it would be one of your mates.
And I did a phone.
Yeah. Sam,
Yes.
as a friend then of Herol's, are you not a bit worried about him going in the ring? Because I'm a bit worried about him. He's an old man now. He's 37.
Well,
You
yes,
know.
I mean, yes, I said the same thing. I think a boxer never loses his punch. I think certainly at the age of 37, reflexes would be the first thing you would lose. But certainly seeing this last fight, he's corrected all of that and proved a lot of people wrong. Even gone against the odds, you might say. So certainly he's restored a lot of confidence in many people that support him, and he should get the chance to fight certain fighters which are up and coming.
Okay, thank you very much, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
The message I'm getting is that your fans really like you and they're all really excited, and your last fight was a real goodie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much for coming in, Herol and Frank.
Now, off boxing for the moment with football on Thursday night. You cannot miss this because we've got Brazilian football fiesta. This is what's happening.
I think that they'll try and, what the governing body like to take the time till he retires, you know what I mean?
No, I think, well, let me say this. I'd like another 3 or 4 heavyweights the same age as Lennox Lewis and at the same stage of his career as he is at this moment. He's only 31. Compared to Herol, he's only a baby.
He could be George Foreman's grandson, couldn't he?
He could, that's right. No, he's not too young. He's now in a very strong position. And, if he wins his next fight, he gets a fight with Evander Holyfield, he's going to be the main man out there. And, he's going to loosen Don King's hold and all the other promoters' hold on the world scene. So I would say no, he's not too old.
Okay.
Have you got any up-and-coming young boxers? Anybody we should be looking out for the next 4 or 5 years?
Yes, we got a young heavyweight who's going to make his pro debut called Danny Watts. We've got Paul Ingalls, who's the current British featherweight champion and is chasing Nazim Hamid. We've got Spencer Oliver. We've got Peter Richardson from Middlesbrough. And we've got, for the Scottish viewers, we've got Scott Harrison, who is really sensational. And we've got Kevin McBride for the Irish viewers, the Irish heavyweight who's fighting Axel
Got something
Schultz.
for all our viewers, haven't you?
We've got something for everyone in the country.
All right, well, thanks for coming in. Herol, thanks for coming in. All the best with your next fight.
Thank you very much.
Really hope you do really well. Yeah. Cheers, thanks for coming in.
Still look all right.
Okay, so thanks to Herol, thanks to Frank. Coming up